Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Barcelona taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I always get a buzz from being here. The players will feel the same, I'm sure. Fast start, always a good idea to impose yourself on the game, straight from the off.
Well, it's impossible to have Lionel Messi in the starting lineup and not talk about what he does so well.
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
Con el 5, Sergio Busquets. Con el 21, Frankie de Jong. Con el 16, Pedri. Con el 10, Leo Messi. Con el 11, Ousmane Dembélé. Y con el 7, Griezmann.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Clément Lenglet plays alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. And up front, one of the best the game has ever seen, Lionel Messi. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal as fullbacks. Toni Kroos plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. And the game begins. And he keeps going. And he's broken free. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? One 0 then.
Marca el Barcelona. Con el 10, Leo Messi.
Casemiro. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Pedri. Griezmann. Committed challenge. Benzema. And Kroos failed to hold it. Sergio Busquets. On to Messi. Griezmann. Chance to cross. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Benzema. And the emphasis is on creativity. And will it be the leveller? Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Totally fooled him. Well, the intervention was by Luka Modric, a good one. Really good high press. Messi. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. They're going for the short one. Griezmann. Could play it in. A real opening now. Cuts it back. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Course. He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. He'll try his luck here. And that's sound goalkeeping. Corner for Barcelona. Fired over by Messi. Well, it all counts for naught. And they could face difficulties here. Well, a long-range effort, but into the goalkeeper's midriff.
Yeah, the hardest thing is picking the flight up. Once he's done that, it's pretty simple.
Well read to win possession back. So a throw-in here. Dembele. Can't get past Sergio Ramos. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Karim Benzema. Lost possession. Now what can they do from here? It needs an accurate cross. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Messi cutting in from the flank. It's still there for him. De Jong. And here's Dembele. Can he convert? And Barca's corner. Played into the centre of the box. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. But a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Dembele. Messi. Dembele. Well, borderline offside, but correct. Mendy. Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Here's Ramos. Karim Benzema. Poor pass. Toni Kroos. And slipped through beautifully. Can they convert? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Dembele. On to Messi. Delightful pass. And offside. Well, close one. Course. Karim Benzema. And moving through the gears now, Benzema. Real chance. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, goal behind, Derek, and he's missed. It's a big miss.
Messi, and fed forwards. Griezmann. Oh, big opportunity, and not cleared away properly. And in the end, no damage done. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they keep it going? Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Frankie de Jong. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. What can Real do from this position? Might be a chance here. Keeper did his job to begin with. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match.
Con el 9, Benzema.
Less than convincing defending. Chances on. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back?
Con el 10, Leo Messi.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. Now sliding in field. And the hopes rise as they win a corner. Now the delivery. Breaking at pace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Benzema. Well, Barca have the ball once more. And they need to get tighter. Benzema hovering, far post. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide. Well, Derek, there's the life of a manager right there. Pure frustration. It's such a thankless job at times.
Sergio Busquets. Plenty of room in the wide area. Messi. And a timely intervention. Delightful pass. Significant block from Piqué. Mendy. Benzema waiting, attending to his defensive chores. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Mendy. Toni Kroos. Attacking possibilities for Real. Went in strongly, decisively. He's in with a chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Vinicius Junior. Promising sequence. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle.
Well, it's been all Barcelona, hasn't it? If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Messi, real chance. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, all the players have bought into the coach's vision of how to win the ball back high up the pitch. Pressing football like this is a joy to watch for me, Derek.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Vinicius Junior. Well, I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. Dembele. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Antoine Griezmann in position at the far post. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And following the challenge, the referee has decided to caution Sergio Ramos.
Well, I wonder how many yellow cards he's got at home. He certainly collects a few during the game.
Well, straight into the meat of the... What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely inviting cross into the danger area that was. And the timing to get this spot on. Yes, it needs a bit of luck, but boy, does it need skill as well. It's a brilliant goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
Con el 11, Usman.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. And it's there for Karim Benzema. And the ball is loose. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And won by Kroos. Well, beating his opponent. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here we see it again, Derek. He's just unaware there's people around him, and he loses it too easily. Then it's catch-up, and they can't recover. Terrible goal to concede.
Marca el Madrid. Con el 9, Benzema.
Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Marco Asensio. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Lionel Messi. Frankie de Jong. Making headway, Toni Kroos. Oh, he's lost possession. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Not the pass he had in mind. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, yes, a goal. Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match.
Del Madrid. Con el 14, Casemiro.
And take it away. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Nicely timed tackle. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw-in here. Options in the middle, and the keeper deals with the danger.
Players, change of formation, change of personnel. coach has got to earn his money at half-time.
De Jong. How can he take them on and beat them? And they could get one back here. And able to get a body in the way. Course. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Oh, superb skill. Not a great pass. Toni Kroos. Really getting stuck in. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Shown inside. Sergio Busquets. It might be on for them. The delivery from Dembele. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Casemiro. Now with Benzema. Benzema. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. De Jong. A move of promise on the flank. Crossing opportunity. And he's clear as lines. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Totally fooled him. Dembele. Able to skip past his man. Dembele with the cross. He could pick out a teammate. Ramos. On to Benzema. Promising sequence. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Sergio Busquets. Frankie de Jong. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Dembele. Going well. And options in the centre. And you need your defender to take charge. And take it away. A bit of running room now on the wing. And he cuts inside. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Now this could really lift spirits. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And Marco Asensio. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter, have to deal with the danger. Not good enough at all defensively.
Gol del Madrid.
Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. Well, when we mention the name Lionel Messi, the superlatives generally roll off the tongue. And that is what is occurring tonight, Lee Dixon. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? A real struggle to contain him. No nonsense clearance. And a fine tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Griezmann. And in with a real chance. Carvajal. Griezmann. And a throw-in it's going to be. Karim Benzema. Here's Carvajal. Good-looking sequence. This could be the equaliser. And the ball is loose. It's in! I don't believe what I've just seen. Just look at the celebrations.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been.
Con el 9, Benzema.
Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save. Well, the fans haven't had much to cheer about, have they? But a goal here would be huge.
But he took care of it defensively. De Jong. Jordi Alba. And a long way out. Terrific diving save by the Belgian.
What a save from Courtois. Brilliant.
And firing it into the area. Modric. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. Pressure on to clear his lines. Vinicius Junior. Oh, big chance. Keeper did his job to begin with.
After this game, who's going to win it?
Modric. And that is when you need your goalkeeper.
Well, he's disappointed with the fact they haven't
Timed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Cambio en el Madrid. Esto se anima. Sale del partido.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now.
Le sustituirá con el 6, Nacho.
No hiding from the fact that that was a very poor effort.
Oh, look away right now. Look at that. Absolutely awful effort.
Mendy. Casemiro. Or can they be creative from here? He's in behind. Still a chance. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Messi. Far from a good pass. Benzema. Asensio. What can he do from here? Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. And breaking at pace with menace. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Takes the shot. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Well, is it going to be a productive moment for Barcelona? Corner. Fired over by Messi. No real threat from the shot, saved by Courtois. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Cuts in from the flank. Must be! It's in! And this really takes your breath away! A comeback and a half.
Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, he's got to be delighted with his players. A big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front. They're in the lead. Well done.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Chances on. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, the lead barely lasted a few minutes and they're right back in it. Conceding a goal after you've just scored. Almost criminal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
Con el 10, Leo Messi.
On and on he goes. Messi. Sergio Busquets. Piqué. Ter Stegen. Longley. Asensio. Are they going to forge ahead? Will he? Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Now, how about the short corner? Can he do it? Was an important piece of defending. They're trying to get right into his face. Not to be advised, giving the... Oh, big chance! Will he finish? Couldn't grab hold of it. And the goalkeeper, Lee, a picture of concentration.
Well, he had his eye on the ball, he waited for the striker, and then he smothered it. It's really, really good goalkeeping.
And he's fired over the corner. And the danger's still on. It's got to be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a terrible effort at clearing your lines, giving the ball away. And from there, they never recover, and the coach will be tearing his hair out. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
So the ball rolling again. Can Barca bite back here?
Marca el Madrid. Con el 15, Valverde.
Lionel Messi. Griezmann. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Space on the flank. And space to cross it. Just cutting off the supply. Toni Kroos. He does read the game magnificently, Busquets, and there was the evidence. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. He was already on a yellow card, and that has been deemed a second bookable offence. He's off, Lee.
Well, managers, coaches will be looking at that and tearing their hair out. What's he doing making a challenge like that when he's on a yellow card?
Piqué. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Couldn't keep it. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, what on earth happened there? Benzema. Marco Asensio. Carvajal. Carvajal. Not a hard save for Ter Stegen to make. Pedri. De Jong. But a pass that lacks quality. Sergio Busquets. And he did well to cut it out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Crossing possibilities. And I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
The Real players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect that slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
Longley. Now Jordi Alba. Pedri. Marco Asensio. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much.
Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
Dest. Now Busquets. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. And Messi in full control of the ball here. And a useful cross. And a struggle to get it away properly. Busquets. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Marco Asensio comprehensively outfoxed by his opponent. He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
He might be able to profit from the wide position. A very disappointing effort.
Well, he's in a great spot as well. It's all about the decision-making, and he makes the wrong one.
Marco Asensio. Oh, left his man behind here. Moving into the advanced position. The cross is on. Throw-ins given.
Wow, just listen to the energy from these Barca supporters. Can they urge their team back into this game?
Asensio. The timing was perfect. It had to be. It is to be a throw-in. Messi. And he saw the situation developing. And Benzema making a more than decent run. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And fired over by Kroos. Not the best clearance. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Lionel Messi. He's given us away. And Real doing well to win it back. Messi. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Sergio Busquets. Dembele. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Karim Benzema. Couldn't keep it. Messi. On to De Jong. Dembele. Targets available. Cross comes in. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. So a personnel change then. And now the delivery. And an effective clearance. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Over it comes. Clears it away. Being pressed hard. Really good challenge. Lionel Messi. Longley. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Lionel Messi in the middle. Griezmann. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
And here's the replay. What a time to score, Derek. Kept his cool so late in the game. Easy to snatch at that one. Is there time for a winner?
Let's have another view of that goal. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Griezmann. And snuffing out the danger. A bit of running room now on the wing. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. A well-taken Real Madrid corner could be so important at this stage. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, he knows that could be a big, costly miss.
Longley. And important for him to remain calm. This could wrap it up. Still could be dangerous. Well, no damage done. The high press was on. Oh, a goal! Astonishing late drama. The 10 men find themselves in front.
Well, they've taken a lot of pressure down to 10 men, but they've dug in. They really have tried to get back into this game, and how they've done that.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So they're playing once more. Will Barcelona be able to bounce back?
Con el 9, Benzema.
Marco Asensio. Fine teamwork to win it back. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. Valverde. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. A real opening now. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. They favoured a short one here. Will he finish? Oh, the post denied him. Real Madrid have given us away. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Marco Asensio. Marco Asensio. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. The high press was very much on. Well, an effort he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he should be doing better than that. He had options around him too. He chose a
real chance. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Benzema! Can they put it away? And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. Lee, how did you see their performance?
Well, split by that one goal. That's how close the game was. Neither team deserved to lose, really. It was so tight.
This could be the equaliser. And this on. Game. What a fabulous goal. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price?